much is more important. Organizers say poetry is also a way to express one's pride and identity.
As I've been traveling to the world, the likes of Europe, Germany, Portugal, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and now I come back home to show that poetry shouldn't die, because I've realized that poetry, especially we as Venda, it's very much important that we shouldn't let it die, because we don't have many poets in South Africa. So it's very much important that we also grooming the likes of Malokisi, young praise that were coming. So I'm handing over, because it's not gonna be the whole time. But I believe that when I did this initiative, many they're gonna, take the skills and able to pass it to another level.
Poets say poetry is a calling that requires passion and greed.
Being a poet actually means a lot to me. I think being a poet is a calling. That is why a lot of people are into music and all that. Not everyone can be a poet. Being a poet takes a lot, because when you are reciting a poet, you are pouring out your heart to the people. So being a poet is something that I'm grateful for, and I'm super proud.
It teaches the young ones to know where they come from in order for them to know where they are going. So poetry also reveals how a person feels about everything that is happening in this world. It can be GBV, it can be child abuse, it can be drug abuse, any other things that you can change the person's mind. In this way, with poetry, you can change someone's feelings.
Because I feel like it's a way of communication, or of communicating with each other from our feelings and just understanding each other better as people.
Supporters and spectators say they wish to see more poetry festivals.
They are doing right, because these things, it was going to fade away. And so, as elders, we are here to support them, so that they must not go leave it. They must carry on with their poetry.
For young people, it actually means growth. I was actually inspired to see an 11-year-old doing poetry today. In our time, we didn't get that. We didn't even know what poetry is. So it's good to see that Vendaboy is encouraging a lot of people, a lot of young people to explore options. In our time, there was no such thing as growing up to be a poet. So it is actually wonderful to see him doing a great job.
The organizers also hope that the festival is the first of many to come. Vendaboy, Sabc News, and Vendaboy.
US President Donald Trump said a peace agreement to end the war between Ukraine and Russia was a lot closer. This is after he met with Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky in Florida. However, the meeting didn't appear to yield any concrete breakthroughs. Here's SABC News correspondent Ira Spitzer with the report.